Okay, members of the media, we're joined by Jalen Bridges. Questions for Jalen, please raise your hand. Okay, Jalen, our first question comes from Greg Hunter.
So, Jalen, I guess the obvious question is, how difficult was it without, Taz and Gabe and Kobe?
Well, for Taz and Gabe, those are our two senior leaders. We've all been here the same amount of time, but there are veterans, so it's obviously going to be a struggle without them. And then Kobe brings a lot to the table as well, so it was definitely a challenge. But I feel like we battled. We just weren't making shots. It happens sometimes.
What was the most difficult aspect of playing without them?
I would say like our offense got way more stagnant than it usually does. We had guys not really knowing sets and stuff. And with those two leaders out there, it's a little bit easier because they're directing traffic, telling people be here, be there. So
Kevin Kinder.
Jalen, it looked like you were a little bit more aggressive at times, taking the ball to the basket. I know you've been talking about doing that. Do you think maybe it took a situation like this where some of those leaders you're talking about aren't out there to kind of give you that push?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, Taz, he puts the ball in the hoop at a very high level, and without him, that's a huge drop off in our scoring. So today I kind of try to take initiative and step up for my team, make plays, and try to be aggressive to the best of my abilities.
Is the next step in that then being able to mesh that with those when they come back to make this offense, maybe a couple of more options?
Absolutely. I feel like this will give me a lot more confidence moving forward, especially continuing in conference play. So when Taz and Gabe and Kobe and all of them are back, I feel like we'll really get things rolling.
Justin Jackson.
Hey, Jalen. Just kind of wondering, just from watching it, especially in the first half, there's things in basketball, little things that often get taken for granted, like, making a little bounce pass to the elbow or just turning and kind of facing the basket. It seemed like Texas's defense kind of made little things hard. Can you just kind of talk about what they were doing defensively and difficult just to execute small things in this game?
Honestly, I'd say that they just did a really good job in their scout. They had really good sense for what we were doing, and it allowed them to take us out of what we wanted to do.
Back to Greg Hunter.
Jalen, the technical, did you get an explanation? Was it for purely just tapping your head?
No, I didn't get an explanation, but that's one of those plays you got to take it and move on.
Any further questions for Jalen? Okay, Mr. Bridges, thank you for your time.
Thank you, guys.